Hello YouTube! My name's John, and today I'm playing Twilight Warrior, which is a Doom 2 mod released in 1998, back in the good old dehacked days. Twilight Warrior was an attempt to make a military tactical shooter out of Doom. You play as a Special Forces soldier, and you take on a variety of missions, such as going to the jungle and tackling drug cartel, maybe going to the Middle East to assassinate a dictator. But bear in mind, this was all being done with dehacked, so requires a little bit of imagination on the player's part, but nevertheless, it actually was pretty well received for its time, and it actually holds a pretty special place in my heart. I'm pretty sure this is one of the first mods I ever tried when I discovered Doom World for the first time, which was right around this time, like 99, 2000. But nevertheless, I figured I'd be doing a little Let's Play of this mod today, and seeing how it holds up after 18 years or so. Man, it's crazy that it's been that long. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get started here. I'm going to be playing on the Team Leader difficulty, which is basically ultraviolence. And here we go, Twilight Warrior. So we start out in what is essentially a training facility. We are, of course, part of a counterterrorism unit, so we need to make sure our weapons and our skills are razor sharp. But nevertheless, we start out with what is, I guess, a Desert Eagle. It has a really interesting mechanic, though, so check this out. So it fires 2 bullets at once when you press a single key, a single firing key, which I didn't quite understand. And also, so why is it firing twice, especially when one of the frames has fire coming out of the barrel and the other one doesn't? I don't know, it's kind of strange, to be honest, but I mean, it's pretty nice to have two shots basically pretty rapidly, but nevertheless. We also, you can see here, there's a sniper rifle. Let's go and grab this. So this is an interesting weapon, and it definitely was not designed with my resolution in mind, as you can see there. But this is actually a retooled super shotgun, believe it or not. Let me turn on freeze mode, and I can show you what I mean. So they used dehacked to basically flatten out the spread of the super shotgun. Let me make sure. I think I had. No, I have sprites on. Okay, cool. So check this out. So as you can see, they've just completely flattened out the spread. So it's accurate, sure, but I mean, it's a shotgun. Sniper rifles do not behave this way at all. But nevertheless, you can get some sniping done with it. Let's just do a little example here. It's kind of a shooting range, as you can see. So, I mean, technically we're sniping them, but I don't know. The illusion kind of wears thin. That's why I kind of prefer to use particle effects here. Just to kind of, let's go ahead and try this again. It kind of helps immerse you in that sort of that sort of environment. Hold on, let me see if I can snipe this guy. But see, you could barely even tell at that point, thanks to good old particle effects. Oh shit! Some of those Marines out there have bombs. So unlike Doom, of course, where you're fighting demons and whatnot, we're mostly going to be dealing with human adversaries. Also notice that there's no sounds for the doors. There's also no sounds for the enemies as well, which actually I think makes the game a lot more difficult, which is kind of cool. But as you can see, we're about to enter the killing room. Respirators and vests must be worn. This is the GCTO training wing. I'm guessing Global Counterterrorism Organization? I don't really know for sure. Nevertheless, here we have the Heckler & Koch MP5, which basically replaces the chain gun. 9mm ammo only, of course. I don't really understand this room, but oh shit, we're just gonna shoot people anyway. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna run. I'm running short on health, though. So this kind of reminds me, like in James Bond, they had those like danger rooms where they would fight each other. Kind of reminds me of that for some reason. Wait a minute. So these guys that we're shooting are kind of going to be the adversaries we're going to see the most. They're just regular old zombies, basically, but they happen to have, MP5s and whatnot, dropping ammo, and they look like soldiers instead of zombies, although they sound like zombies when you shoot them, for whatever reason. But nevertheless, alright, so here's our exit, actually, so thankfully they give us some health before we proceed. So anyway. So that's that. that's only the first mission. Let's go ahead and do the second missions before we call this episode a day. So now we're going on to the Golden Triangle in the jungles of somewhere. Gotta love those old school ambient sound effects using dehacked. At least we got a nice backpack and some armor, which is not bad at all. So we're just gonna be trudging through the jungle. I believe our mission here is to find like a base where they're distributing drugs or I don't know, some sort of shit like that. Whoa, shit. Alright, I think we're clear. Oh, wait. So, again, I might have mentioned it before, but the enemies do not make any sound effects, so, like, you really only know they're there by hearing them shoot, or by seeing them. Which is actually kind of cool. I mean, it actually does, like I said before, add a bit of surprise and difficulty to the mod that would otherwise not be there. 'Cause normally, when you're playing Doom, you rely on that sort of thing to know, like, who's around. They also don't have any idle sounds, either. Which really just makes for some really cool gameplay, honestly. Let's see. Okay, I think we're going here. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, hand grenades. Always nice to have those. Oh, shit. How about that? So that's how those work. It's kind of tough navigating this little section here. More sniper rifle ammo. Fair enough. I heard somebody shooting. Alright, finally we're out in the open, somewhat. Got my sniper rifle ready. Ah, here we go. This is the OICW. This replaces the shotgun. It actually serves as basically a super rapid-fire shotgun. It's actually my weapon of choice most of the time when I'm playing this mod. Something I quite enjoy. Or at least when I say playing this mod, I meant to say played this mod. This is the first time I played it in about 18 years, so... But I just remember liking this one a lot. I mean, who doesn't like a fast shotgun? So far, so good. Alright, I think we're doing okay. I saw that. Alright. Oh, and some stim packs. I know that they don't give you much health. Further adding to the realism and having to be very careful, you know? Alright. Alright, looking good. Ooh, flamethrower. Basically a plasma rifle, but you know. It does what it's supposed to do, I suppose. Alright, looking good. Now, you might be able to hear that. That is actually a helicopter, believe it or not. Go ahead and get the flamethrower out, because what better weapon to use against a helicopter than a flamethrower? And there we go, we destroyed the helicopter. Alright. I think our business here is pretty much done. Ah, here's the exit. Alright, so our first mission is complete. There you go, that was the Golden Triangle. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next mission of Twilight Warrior. Alright, later.